Hi everyone, my name is Liza Spirit. I'm a futures day trader. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And today in this video, I want to talk about my trading addiction. Back in winter last year, back in December 2023, I realized that I have a trading addiction. And it was something hard to admit because when you trade, especially when you are in your first year, you treat it as like a learning time. I learn, I study, I have lots of different lessons and mistakes and all of those things to analyze and realize. But me, being a person who loves analyzes the data, who loves reflecting and observing myself and being a spiritual mentor at the same time, it all comes to psychology, in trading and in general, whatever I do in life, I realized that at one point in my life, doing day trading was not healthy at all. It turned out to be an addiction. What do I mean by addiction? I was placing the trades for the sake of placing them. There was no clear strategies, there was no clear plan or entry or exit criteria in terms of why I was trading. I just wanted to place a trade, and once I would place a trade, I would feel amazing. So I didn't care about like strategic move behind my trade. I didn't care about the profits or losses. Of course, especially when you lose, you feel even more shit because you just entered for the sake of entering, and if it turns out to be good, that's awesome. If it turns out to be bad, especially in your first couple months, that's not fun at all. And yeah, I just started noticing it with myself that I was just craving that feeling of placing the trade. What helped me, in this video I want to talk about what actually helped me to get out of that trading addiction, what helped me to build more healthy relationships when it comes to placing my trades. And the first thing is I realized, and I recommend if you catch yourself doing the same, the moment you see that you want right now, place a trade for the sake of placing it, it's outside of your plan or trading window, you already traded maybe, now you're going to overtrade. And if you don't see a clear reason why you're trading and want to enter the trade right now, I would encourage you to go to paper trading. If you use TradingView, for example, I connect my broker to the TradingView and I trade using the TradingView, you can actually have a paper trade account in TradingView. You can use similar to trading maybe with your broker. So for example, with trading, you can just go ahead and set it up. You can set up the paper trading account and just in a separate tab, because you can have multiple tabs. In a separate tab, you can have your own account, and in another tab, you can have a paper trading account. So if you have this urge of placing the trade, but you just don't know and have a clear reason of placing it right now, just go to paper trading and place in a paper trading just to kind of ease off this urge. So that's what I started doing. The moment I would catch myself just in the desire of placing the trade, I would just go ahead and place my trade on a paper trading account just to ease off that feeling. So this is a short-term solution. This is a not long-term solution. We still gotta do something with that, right? But that's the first step that we're gonna do. Second point coming out of this, in order to avoid, and the whole reason why we tend to place the trades for the sake of placing them, is when you don't have a clear strategy, when you don't have a clear plan, you don't have a clear playbook in place in order for you to actually execute the trades. So the moment I finally came up with my strategy, with my playbook, with my entry and exit criteria, and being strict with that, that's also helped me a lot to stop placing irrational trades, irrational trades, stop placing the trades for the sake of placing them, because it's just like itching sometimes to you, like you gotta press that button to do that. So come up with a playbook, come up and create your own playbook. What is working for you? What are your personal rules? Like for example, I have a rule, I don't place trades on ES before 7 a.m. Pacific time, 10 a.m. Eastern time, because I trade in Pacific time zone. So that's my rule. No matter what, I don't do that. Even if it's a perfect setup, I don't do that. That's my rule, and that's what's been helping me and to become profitable and been profitable for me, and it's been working well for me. And that's it. I have a rule. I don't trade after 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, because nothing good's happening, in my opinion, after that time. So I have a clear rule that I don't do that. I have a clear rule in terms of the instruments. That's the only instruments I trade. And I'm not going randomly start trading platinum because it's just not my instrument. So for you also, if you feel like that's been something you've been experiencing, so come up with a clear playbook and strategy when it comes to your trading. That's first 2 points. Strategy and playbook will solve the first one of placing the irrational trades. Next one is taking some time off. I highly encourage, if you feel like you've been over trading or if you've been placing trades just for the sake of placing them, that is like, it's an addiction, because it really is an addiction. At one point, like for me, it was really an addiction. Like I would feel like I'm missing the opportunity of a lifetime not trading right now. I have to press that button. The market will move and go without me. I have to be in no matter what. And this is all wrong. So that's why I actually took some time off. I went traveling, I went to Thailand, I went on my vacation, spent some time with my family, and I was not trading. I just took complete time off, disconnecting from my trading. And so observe how you feel. Observe how you feel first couple days. I remember when I was traveling, I was at the airport, I was like, where's my Wi-Fi connection? I need to trade right now. Even when Wi-Fi connection is not stable, I was like, I need to trade right now. I'm missing out. I'm flying. I'm missing all of the opportunities right now on the market. So that's how crazy it was back then for me. So taking time off really helped me to, first of all, disconnect, to clear my head, but also realize that I don't have to trade daily to be profitable. And I have now my clear playbook, my clear strategy in place. It's gonna help me as well to be consistent, to avoid placing impulsive trades and placing the trades for the sake of placing them. So those 3 points are great points if you are experiencing the same. And of course, the last one comes to psychological, emotional aspects, when it comes to revenge trading, when it comes to over trading, trying to have like a FOMO, fear of missing out, that now it's running without you. Let's say on a news day, I have my rules. I don't trade on the news day. I avoid trading on the days when we have FOMC meetings, CPI data meetings, when I have Powell speaking. I avoid those days. I don't trade on those days intentionally because I don't want to get myself into this messiness. I don't have a strategy to trade that. I know some people trade that, they love that, they have a clear plan and strategy for this, but it's not something that's working for me. And every time if I started realizing, I see myself sitting in front of the screen and observing how stuff is moving, how the market is moving on the reaction of what Powell was saying, I was like, that's it, I need to get in. I need to get in right now. Market is moving without me. Everything is moving without me. I am missing all of the opportunities. So now I just avoid those days. Or when it comes to FOMC meetings, for example, I just trade before and I just avoid anything afterwards. I'm done with my trading by the time the news coming, the data comes in, or if it's heavy data days, I just want to be out. I don't want to trade on those days. That's why you got to be aware of all of the news and all of the data, like times things come out, so you are prepared for anything. And it's totally okay. You're not, opportunities are here every single day. And if you have a clear plan, if you have a clear strategy, you will maximize those opportunities. So come up with something that is working for you and have a clear rules and criteria for you to avoid maybe trading on the specific days, so you avoid placing irrational and emotional driven trades. Don't follow that Don't get caught into like having this fear of missing out. And literally, you know what happens? The moment we start chasing, the moment we're like, okay, it's running without me, let me enter, I need to get him in a long position, it looks like it's going higher. The moment you enter that long position, it starts doing what? You probably know this. It starts reversing. It starts going in completely the wrong direction, in the opposite direction, not that you want it. And so the question is, so why did you do this right now? Was it worth it or not? So that's probably something that's not working out for me. I mean, if you know how to handle that, if you have a clear plan and strategy on how to do that, I've seen some traders with years and decades of experience. They have a clear plan of how to trade on a CPI days, like looking at specific setups, looking at specific candles, but it's just not my style. There's something not working for me. I don't think it's healthy personally for me as well. And yeah, so that's kind of my tips for trading addiction. So if you experience the same, if you feel like you're placing the trades for the sake of placing that, just know you're not alone. It happens to a lot of us. Especially happens to a lot of beginners, especially if people are just starting day trading. They just want to test out so many things. They enter and this and this and this, and there's nothing wrong with this. But at one point, because especially me journaling my trades every single day, I realized that sometimes I would take 15 or 17 trades per day, and this is not healthy. This is not sustainable, and this is just not working out. It's just not, no. Like right now, I place 1 to 2 trades per day, and it's been working amazingly for me with my perfect A+ setups. Of course, I don't always enter on the perfect A+ setups, but that's totally okay when you have a clear strategy and clear plan in place. But having 17 trades in a day, personally for me, it was a total mess. And that's not the way to go with things, and that's not the way personally for me to do my day trading. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you've experienced the same or what helped you as well. And if you have any questions, share them as well. Thank you, and have an amazing, profitable trading week, and see you in my next video.